Morgan Hoffman is back at the desk here first in the morning with entertainment, but we're not so much talking Joker this time, but Lady Gaga's new music.
Okay, so this is so exciting. I now think I'm best friends with Lady Gaga because I interviewed her. So I have all the Gaga news. So fans are losing their minds. She just dropped an album called Harlequin, which she is calling a companion album to Joker 2, where she, of course, is playing Harley Quinn. So she's been teasing fans all week with these little cryptic messages. So people are like, is this the new album? Because we know she's been in the studio working on new music. So she just dropped this album. Apparently, it will be for everyone this Friday. 13 tracks are on it. And so exciting on my way to work because I follow her. Not that I was on my phone on my way to work. But she dropped this video where she's teasing, we're assuming a music video, where she's at the Paris Louvre Museum. Looks like nobody's around, but here's a quick clip we have, and it looks really fun. Take a look.
There's always a joker in the pack. There's always a lonely clown. The poor laughing fool falls on his back, and everyone laughs when he's down.
So this is just really cool. You know, you're going to have this movie, this sequel is a musical, and she sings a lot in it. So I think you're going to see music from the movie on this album with some original tracks. But here she's basically singing about the Joker. So there you go. However, fans are saying this is great, but they still predict that a full Lady Gaga album will come out next February that has nothing to do with the movie.
Okay. Had to be, though, right? I mean,
oh, yeah. Why not?
Come on. We had to have a Gaga album along with the movie.
That's it. It's a musical. Yeah. I would have been disappointed if we didn't get this.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, Ellen DeGeneres, Morgan, getting candid in her new Netflix documentary when it comes to those allegations of her creating a toxic work environment on her talk show.
Absolutely. So she has been touring all over North America doing this comedy sketch where she has been talking about the allegations against her from past and current employees on the Ellen DeGeneres show. So in this special, she specifically addresses it again. I mean, you got to love how candid she is. And she, so there she is on stage just being really honest about all the hate that she received. And she said this: I was in therapy for a while trying to deal with all the hatred that was coming at me. It was not a common situation for a therapist to deal with. She even goes on to say, when the therapist said to her, Ellen, where are you getting this idea that everyone hates you? She responded, well, New York Times, The Washington Post, Entertainment Weekly, Us Weekly. I think Elmo may have said something recently on an episode of Sesame Street. So, I mean, there was that time that I remember reporting about this on ET Canada, and there's just so much hatred towards her. So she's addressing it with this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Before we go, we've been talking about the Megalopolis movie for some time, and you have some clips?
Yeah, so I have a clip from Natalie Emmanuel and Giancarlo Esposito, who are starring in Megalopolis. And Giancarlo is so cute. He's just talking about the dynamic of him playing a father figure in this movie. And here's the clip. So many standout scenes include both of you, your characters, and Adam Driver. Mm-hmm. Did you feel like it was kind of the three of you at times, really kind of working out this film and bringing it to life?
I felt like it was 2.5.
I'm going to tell him that.
You tell him that. No, and it's because, you know, I mean, I'm very protective of this relationship that I have with Julia, my daughter, and I'm very I don't trust him. You know, and so therefore it's hard to share. And that's, you know, that's a feeling that I had, as any father would have. Do I trust this person who's going to take my daughter's hand? And why is she picking him? And he's not the right guy. And all. So I was struggling through all of that. But do I approve and love Adam dearly? Yes, I do.
He's so cool. And you were saying you recognize that actress.
I'm looking at Natalie going, where do I know her from?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, she's amazing.
Daenerys' right-hand woman.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, so this is that Francis Ford Coppola movie that a lot of expectations. He put up his vineyard for it. He put so much of his own money into this. So this is his project, and Giancarlo is very protective of it. He's very happy with this movie. And that's coming up this Friday.
All right, Morgan Hoffman, first in the morning with entertainment. Morgan, good to see you. Thank you.
Nice to see you, too.